Alright guys, I am back. And I did do a little bit of stuff while we were away. I went ahead and I had a thought while I was sewing these guys. And it turns out that I love it. Okay, so just cutting that end off. Give me a second and I will show you what I came up with this little thing. All right, so I guess what we're gonna do is glossy accent this, and how I created that was, let's see, let's find, okay, so those two have already been done. Okay, so I'll do it on one of these, because then I think if we end up using this one, I don't think it'll be this journal that we use it on. But so what I did is I have this EK Tools, right? That's what that, yeah, EK Tools multiple butterfly punch. I just took it in there, and I'll go ahead and do the side of this one again like this, and I'll do the other one too. And I think I'll use black, oops, use black cardstock on those. Or maybe I'll wait to see what other project. And then I had some of those small scraps, remember? Or let's see, I can use that to show you. And so then I just put some scrap on the back there for that one. And then what I'm hoping in this next part, let's see, where's that other one? This one here. So I don't know that glossy accent is going, I hope not. I don't want the colors obviously to run. So let's set that aside for a minute. Yep, and then you have all these cute little already made embellishments for other journals. So yeah, killing two birds with one stone, which I don't suggest ever killing a bird, but you know, there you go. Just an old saying. So I thought maybe we could take some glossy accents in there and see how these little guys will turn out. Of course, we'll have to wait, right? Because they'll have to dry. But maybe they'll be dry by the end of this video. I doubt it, but maybe they'll at least be clear. I love this stuff and I don't hardly ever use it. I should use it more. And we may end up making new pockets again if this doesn't turn out well. Like if the color starts bleeding. I don't know. I did figure out what they're watching. For some reason, which I love the movie. Christmas Vacation is on after Christmas. Isn't that weird? I mean, like I said, not that I'm complaining, because I do like Christmas Vacation, but all right, there's one. I might have to slip that on one of my little boards. And I'll warn you ahead of time, with that movie playing, there is a cuss word that is, hopefully they'll bleep it out because it's just on like regular network. Coming up. It's to the point, it's at the spot now where the SWAT's about ready to drop in on the neighbor. Oh, no, but didn't blurp it out. Must be cable then. Okay, now I'm going to move these two onto one of my drawing everything goes pieces. So far it doesn't look like the color's bleeding much, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna set, where am I gonna set you? Over to the side for a minute. Okay, and I sewed a fabric flip. This is some of that quilt that I was telling you about that Gracie made as like her very first, let's see how strips go together. All right, so then I did the leaves, and I want the glass background on these. Or do I want something a little darker? Maybe there's a darker piece of this we could use. Yeah, I kind of like those. So go ahead and just take a little bit bigger. I think we'll need. Okay. And two of those. Oh, I almost glossy accented those on, which I think it's still kind of like an adhesive, so it might have worked, but. Oh yeah, that'll sound really weird, won't it? That there's Christmas Vacation, because this will actually air like on the 18th, I think. Isn't that odd? Oh, I'm just envisioning the comments. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the entire series just so that I can answer the comments coherently. Oh, so funny, so funny. Okay, liking that, liking that. All right, let's glossy accent these. Oh, those are a little bit trickier. Okay. I think I've only ever glossy accented cardstock, so this is interesting on the paper. Okay, so we'll set this one aside too, and then we'll get to decorating some of these other pockets. You know what? Give me a second, guys. Just keep watching. I'm going to move this over to a flatter surface because it looks like we are running a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to ink these up really quick. Okay, at least one at a time, I guess. Oh, that one's not going to be the top tuck. All right, so and then I've got these really cute little doilies. So So I think I'm gonna use about that much. And we're gonna try tearing it. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it could have been worse, right? Boy, I must really be focused. I am not talking much this whole day, am I? Some of it is I don't know what to talk about because I don't know what life is going to be like at the 15th. You know, I don't, since I'm filming this so far ahead. Okay, let's see. Like I said, I've got a load of stuff butterfly related. Let me, ooh, ooh. Oh, sorry guys. I forgot about these. Woohoo. And I like them. You might remember them from a very long time ago. They are butterflies and flowers. That's too big. I might have to cut some down. We don't want a crow in this one. Gosh darn it, I wish I had found that for that last journal. That would have been cool, huh? Ooh, here we go. Ding, 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 ding. I think we have a winner, but I think I'm gonna throw a little bit of this back there. I don't like that. And I don't particularly like, I mean, I like that, but I think we need a little color back there. So, how about maybe sticking with some organic stuff here? Oh, look at that. There's a little piece right there. Just for a splash of color. What do we think? Is that enough difference? I don't think it is. Maybe we get rid of this. Maybe that's what's throwing it off. Too much like to like, not enough color. Maybe if we colored the edges up a little bit. Well, what if we changed, is it just the colors maybe that's not meshing? Because this would pull some of the background back up there. If I can find a piece that's not too ratty. Okay, yep, there it goes. Okay, now let's see. Do I still have any of the colored flowers left that I made many moons ago? Like over the summer? I don't think that I do. I think I used the last bit. So I think we'll just go ahead and ink up some more then. And this will be like kind of like a refresher for those that haven't seen this technique before. What I do is I just take my distress inks in there, and these are just dollar store paper flowers, so you really could do any paper flowers that you want. You do want to kind of be gentle with it, don't like rip them. Okay. Okay, let's see how gross my brush is. Oh, pretty gross. How about that? And as it starts to dry, it will start turning some different colors. So there we go. There we go. All right. So let that dry for a second. We'll get this stuff glued down. That was probably the wrong direction to go with it. And you know these things, but you don't realize your mistake until after you've already made it. Okay. The back side of that is kind of already dry. Like I didn't saturate them like I did the ones before. So I'm going to go ahead and tempt fate and just put it on now. Voila. Okay, now I am going to kind of decorate the other half of that pocket similar, because I have an idea of where I'm going with these. And it'll all come to fruition when you see kind of the scheme I'm going with. So it's not going to be the same, but close. Make sense? All right, where? There it is. Sorry, I'm still being quiet, aren't I? I will say it's hard to carry on a one-sided conversation. All right, so since I know I'm gonna want this one too, I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick so it can be drying while we figure out what else is going on there. That's gonna be close. That one doesn't rip off. It's really like kind of short. We're gonna have to be careful with that one. Give a little bit of extra TLC when it comes to gluing it down. I have to give it a little more glue on that side. Okay. Let that dry for a second, and I don't know that I have another butterfly. It's small enough for that. Like I said, we might be able to rip one down. But I'm also thinking I've got some words here stamped. I could probably use that one. Yeah, that's it for the small ones, I think. So I have this one, and it has a little butterfly on it. So it does need to be ripped down a little bit more to fit. Okay. Like it, like it. Let's get another little piece of maroon here. All right, now let's see if I can do this the right way this time. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to ink up that doily. It's about time for new Fabri-Tac. Okay. That one is pretty wet, but I think it'll be okay. And I actually just had a thought. Back a little while ago, I got into some Happy Mail from Lori, and I believe the shop she ordered it from was Casa something. Lori, when you see this, please put it in the description box where it came from. Actually, this stuff here, this is stamped muslin 2. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at that pretty script. Okay, I love these. So I'm going to take this one. I love the color it's stamped in. Oh, doesn't like to rip. Okay, so I like that one, I think, for the butterfly ones over there. Maybe, we'll see. If not, we'll save it. Or I was thinking the script ones might look kind of cool on those ones too. Aren't those gorgeous? Oh, thanks again, Lori. Hope this isn't too boring for you guys.
Hey, Mom.
I'm filming what?
Oh, did you feed the dogs yet?
I did feed the dogs.
Okay.
All right, so in case I don't use, let's see, which one is that one? All right, so we may have to cut this one down. I'm thinking like widthwise, we might have to take a little off the edges, but we'll take these 4 for now. And then I will go touch those and see what they feel like. Yeah, they're just way too wet. So that might have to be in the next video, finishing those up. And I betcha we're every bit of a half an hour now. And unfortunately, I can't see my timer. So let's try to get these last 2 done up in some type of something. And I have kind of an idea. Because I have these really, again, they're dollar store butterflies, but they're dimensional and they're absolutely adorable. So I want to try to use those. And then maybe oh, you know what? I wonder, not that I want to cut into this because it's so pretty, but maybe if we layered. Maybe. That's a maybe. Or here's some more of the Casa Stores little strips. Let's see if any of those look great with that, which I think they might. I realize at some point I'm going to have to cut into that, but I literally am putting it off as long as possible. It's such a pretty hanky. Yeah. Oh, there's that other lighter one. There's another one. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna find out of that box. All right, so let's put this pretty one back in there. Project for another day, guy. Okay. So we know we want to use this for sure, right? I think bigger butterfly here. And I was wondering if we used this one. this little ruffle, like a little bit of it. And then I did something like that. Or I don't think this is the right. No. This might look kind of cool though. Nope, too much brown. All right, so where's that little piece I just, there it is. So what if we did, is that too much cream though? I'm gonna go for it. We're going to use a little bit of this. We're just going for it. We're not going to start second guessing ourselves, right? Right. One of those New Year's goals is to stop second guessing all the time. I actually think I'm going to put a little daub here and put this down first. Okay, and in my experience, now which one do we put in there? I'll put that guy on there. These particular holographic stickers, you do need to put extra glue with. And in the past, I've used the Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1. You know what? I just thought about it. I know I said, I don't know, a video ago or something, or maybe it was even this video. I've made so many today, I don't remember. That last year I made a butterfly journal and I was working on it in January. Huh, isn't that weird? Like, I think I started it like in January and I wasn't done with it until like late February. It was a monster of a journal. Oh, I like that. I like it, I like it. Okay, so and then this one, I'm gonna make it a top tuck, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing on there, different butterfly. Man, that did turn out kind of pretty. I think between Lisa and why can't I think? And Emily and Lori and Tuesday and Laura, they're gonna keep me pretty well stocked in Happy Mail. As far as like, I've got like so much that they've sent me that yeah, I think I will be happy all year. Oh, wait. Oh, that won't matter, right? Because I can put it down and then cut this other piece really quick. I am all set, I think, for like a whole nother year of crafting. Because I haven't showed you yet. Oh, by this time you have seen it. Never mind. Shut up, Dee Dee. Because I keep forgetting that I'm recording this so far in advance. Okay. Oh, you know what? It must be like a marathon of family vacations, because now it's the one where they go to Vegas. I can tell by the theme song. Because I'm pretty sure it's not the one where they go to Wally World. My husband has I think it's an endearing sense of humor. Not everybody gets it. But he literally loves all of those like cheese movies. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Men in Tights. I'm like, he loves cheese comedy, and the cheesier, the better. Yeah, he's a sweet guy. And he doesn't laugh very often, which I think's a shame. Like, he should be laughing all the time because he's got $1 million laugh. I think you probably have already heard this, but I think for the New Year's, we are going to make him set some goals about laughing more, like finding the humor in life, because he's such a serious guy. He's always very serious about taking care of us and making sure we have everything we need. That I think sometimes he forgets to stop and enjoy everything. And I bet it's probably pretty hard for him too, because he's over the road, so he doesn't get to see us but like 2 days a week. So I think that is probably a lot of it. Okay, so I think I'm keeping this out because I am loving the way this is all tying together. Okay, so these will be bottom tuck, top tuck, and then, hey, look at that. Somebody forgot to cap their art glitter glue. How about that? 2 guesses who? Okay. And then these will be 2 side tucks here. And then we will, since apparently I can't count tonight either. All right, because I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets. So we'll have to decide which ones of these turned out the best, and then we'll use the other ones for another thing. But while these are still drying, I mean, I can show you a little bit of what I'm thinking, and I'll probably, in all honesty, I'll probably finish it up before we come back. So I'm thinking something like this. And I'd be okay with it hanging over a little bit. And then maybe a little flower here, or one of these, which I'll have to cut down because it seems like that's a little bit wide for that area. I think I like the script better. And then maybe, you know what we might do? I might make some postage stamps out of one of these cards. But I think that does it for this video, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.